All right.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
And Jack strikes.
Oh yeah, no, Jack gonna do that. First cast, Jack Payne. If you're gonna fish with him, you gotta watch him. What do we got there, boss? We're gonna keep him? Oh, he's a pretty one. First redfish of the day. Welcome to the Big Fish. I'm Captain C.T. Williams. We got a great show for you today. Fishing out of Delacroix with the infamous Captain Jack, no pain, no gain. We also got Tony Puglia, Puglia Sporting Goods with us. Tony's just getting started, as am I. Looking for some redfish right now. The Bonnet Carre Spillway sitting at 168 gates open as we shoot this show. Morganza Spillway, they keep postponing the opening, and that may not ever happen anyway, but we'll see. By the time you see the show, we'll know whether or not I forecasted that properly or not. Looking for some redfish. Right now, if you want speckled trout, you're running a long way to catch good ones. A long way being pretty much out to the barrier islands and the rigs that surround the chandelier chain. But right here in Delacroix, you can find a few speckled trout and a whole bunch of redfish. So that's what we're doing today. Boom. Oh, I only need a few more, and it looks like Mr. Tony's on with his. It's a good thing Tony doesn't need a net, because Jack's not going to get him one.
I taught my boy how to flip them in.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one. 1, 2, 3, up and in. Hi-yow. Another little keeper red. Pretty little red. Well, I tell you, the amount of redfish we've seen really in the past 2 years, but now that the Spillway sort of pushed them all up together, we are seeing some of the best redfishing I think we ever have.
Yes, you're right.
If you are good with reds, there are a lot of these. Here we go, Jack. What do we got?
I think this is a throwback.
Oh, a cutie pie, as you like to say.
A little cutie throwback.
One cutie pie. Cutie patootie. Throw it back in the water.
Oh, Lord, I better get up into action.
We got a good one.
That is a good one. Take your time, Tony.
He's coming.
He's putting up a good fight.
He's coming.
No, he's not. He's going.
Nope, he changed his
He's
mind.
going.
Good one there,
This is
huh?
how this happens every trip, you know. He starts very slow,
Coming with the fish. Got the meat and the salad right
and
there.
then he warms up good.
That's a good one.
You gonna kiss him?
I'll kiss him.
All right, let's see.
Oh, finally.
That was a female redfish, right?
It was.
Okay.
He's opening boxes for everybody and playing deckhand, knocking fish, and get serious. Oh, come on in here. Why you have that net out, Jack?
I don't
Just
think
keep-
we need a net
just
for
keep-
that one.
Oh, jeez.
It's been so long for you to catch a fish. You're freaking out on a 14-inch.
Cutie pie.
Oh, Lordy.
He wants the net. You heard him? He
Need a
wants
net.
the
Get
net.
Don't lose the fish. Get the net. All right. It's your lucky day, bad boy. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to send you to a short break. Well, I get a shrimp. And when you get back, maybe we'll have 3 on the line.
Oh, thank you, CT.
You're so very welcome, Captain Jack Payne. Let me help you with that. I'm just killing him. That would be a
is,
good
CT.
double up right there. He made a heck of a run. Boom. Nice job. And, ooh, I see a little nick in my line. Boom, right in the net. I netted it for you, Jack. Ooh, that's pretty.
That's a good one.
Not the smallest one in the boat,
Can
that's
you
for
believe what I'm
sure.
doing? I'm actually taking fish off the hook, netting fish for the
Nice.
master. I fell down 2 days ago and hit my head coming down the stairs.
That's what it was, huh? So now we got you
Normally you
deckhanded.
guys know it don't go like this, but I'm not sure what happened. I'm feeling better. I think I lost a little bit.
Guess what? Hurry up, put that in the box because you got one on the line behind you.
Look at your little alligator friend.
Boom, fish love that noise.
There
Where'd
they
that little
go.
gator go? Look, he's
Yeah.
trying to get a cork. Let me show you something. Just if you ever see an alligator, know this. You don't want your cork near an alligator. alligators can't resist corks. Look at him. They love corks. Kind of like Tony loves redfish.
Little fella, Jack.
That's all right. Oh, they can't resist them. They love corks. There he goes. They can't resist corks.
Well, let me show you what happens when customers don't reel up fast enough when there's alligators around.
No, don't touch it.
See what happens when you don't reel up fast enough? And I tell you, start reeling, start reeling. You get this. That's the end
down.
result.
You know,
You down, CT.
Thank you, Tony. Appreciate you helping me catch this fish. I'll give you an assist. It wasn't the one I wanted, but. What we got, Tony?
You got a netter. He really catches, he catches nice redfish, Tony.
Oh, speaking of nice redfish.
Oh, Lord, CT done got him a nice redfish now.
You know, real often I'll tell you, and I believe this, that the rod you use for redfish is probably not the rod you want to use for speckled trout. And the key reason is action. The redfish has the hard mouth, so almost like a bass fishing, you want to be able to set that hook very hard. Whereas with speckled trout, it's a soft mouth, and the bigger the speckled trout, it's the same soft mouth. It doesn't get harder as it gets older. It's the same soft mouth. So a big speckled trout, 3 to 7 pounds. One good head shake, and he's going to pop that tissue and pull it. So what you want on a speckled trout rod, ideally, is what's called a parabolic curve. Fast recovery, comes back to straight very quickly, but the whole rod bends instead of just the tip. Now, the better angler you are, the more you can sort of control that with your hand. But that's the two biggest differences of the types of rod you use. Now, I really enjoy using this is the Villain 2.0 with nothing but a Penn Battle 2. I think Penn Battle 2 is probably the best reel you can get for the money. It's very, very affordable compared to most spinning reels, and it's just bulletproof. But today, and this is 15-pound spider wire ultra cast. So a 15-pound line on a, this is 2,500 or 3,000? This is a 2,500. A 2,500 reel, which is smaller than the 300 class, 3,000 class. 15-pound test, 2,500 reel, Villain 2.0 in a medium light. So it's more of a trout rod than redfish, but even with the light tackle, it worked extremely well. Is that a bite and he got my tail and left my head? They're fishing out of Sweetwater Marina with Captain Jack Payne and Tony Puglia, Puglia Sporting Goods, looking for some redfish because of all the dirty water from the spillway. Jack, take your time, but if you have a shrimp,
Oh, sure.
I mean, if I'm not inconveniencing.
Oh, no, I was just listening to how you were breaking everything down.
No, we're trying to make sense of it all.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, that is frayed, too.
Yeah.
Oh, he's making me net this thing. Oh, look how cute. Look how cute. He's making me work so hard. I'm doing this right here. Give me that line.
No.
He doesn't want me to cut his line. He likes the challenge.
Give me that.
Then what he's gonna do after the redfish pops off, he's gonna make me spend probably 35, 40 minutes chasing his cork down the shoreline.
That's right.
To get
Because
the
it'll
cork
have a
back.
fish on it.
I know this routine.
Yes, we have been there.
I know this routine. I know what we're about to do.
Of course.
That's a good one.
Tony got a good one.
This is about to happen.
Well, it's taking a little over 30 seconds to get my next bite, so while I have a moment, let me send you down to the Big Fish kitchen. Let's see what we're cooking today.
This is an old school devil crab recipe. You may be a little bit surprised in the ingredients. You've probably got them all in your refrigerator, but the flavors are great. And what we're going to do with that after we get it done is we're going to stuff some of these shrimp, some with head on, some without. But first of all, the first thing we have to do is sweat our vegetables. And we've got onions, peppers, and celery. And we can cook all these together. And I want to cook them until they're soft. So that means I need to do it on relatively low heat. And I want to sweat those things until they're almost liquid. And you can see that amount of butter. And I need to cool them off before I add the other ingredients, especially the eggs. So they don't have to be quite this cold, but they need to be cool to the touch. Okay, so I've got mayonnaise, mustard, and I've got Heinz ketchup. Gonna add my vegetables. So that's our onions, peppers, and celery cooked soft in butter. Mix those up. I've got 2 eggs beaten here. Put them in. And then Worcestershire and Tabasco. Salt and pepper. A little fresh chopped parsley. And I've got 3/4 of a cup of breadcrumbs. Now these are panko crumbs, but really any kind of crumbs you've got. And this is our base. You see how it's fairly liquid. I've got claw crab here. What you do need to remember now is the ratio of mix to meat. Regardless of your meat, I want twice as much meat as I do mix. So when you look at that, it's well seasoned, it's moist, but the body of the mixture is whatever meat we're using. And now we're ready to stuff our shrimp. One with a head on and one with a head off. What I've done in both cases though is I've left the shell on because that protects the shrimp while it cooks. And these are not going to take very long to cook. I'm going to season that just a little bit. And then put a spoonful of stuffing in there. But you certainly get the idea. Now the only difference in these would just be a little bit different presentation. I've also split the head on these so they could take a little bit more stuffing. And I'm going to pop these in a hot oven for about 4 or 5 minutes. We're done. And there are our deviled crab stuffed Louisiana shrimp.
GW Fins has dinner items so fresh they print a new menu daily. Give them a call and tell them CT said to give you the best seat in the house. There you go. Good looking redfish there.
Yes, sir. A nice one.
Oh yeah. Come on, just settle down. Settle down. Jack's not gonna get the net, so it's you and me.
Because we got the frayed line. I want to chase. I want to do the
it's
routine.
you
I don't
and
want
me.
to break the ritual and
It's
not
you and
chasing
me.
the cork.
Wow.
Oh, Lordy.
You gotta like that spider wire, even a little frayed. Is it gonna break? Frayed not.
That's nice.
You should know, Jack Payne.
I know.
Anybody that has Puglia Sporting Goods, anybody that goes there to shop knows any line you buy from that store is not gonna break on you.
Nope.
Oh, he gonna be a big one. And a keeper.
That's a good one, CT.
Anthony does not sell line just so you can come out here and lose fish.
To get this ready, folks.
Boom, right there. Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, but he's not hungry, I'll assure you. Oops.
Nice, in and out. Good thing I missed it.
Now y'all did hear me say when I got back in the game, it was gonna be.
Yeah, but it's almost noon, Jack. I mean,
noon.
it's almost. Come
It's
on.
8:17.
Oh man, look, we've been waiting all morning for you to get the game on.
8:17.
Here we go.
8:17 in the morning. And I woke up finally from that spill. I realized I was being nice earlier. I was like, what the heck am I doing?
We still have a few fish to go.
Yeah, 2.
You were lucking out, and you were getting in front of me, and you were cutting me off, and you were breaking my line. And I was okay with that, because I love you, and I want you to look good on TV.
I love this. This is
Let's
like,
see this. Let's see this.
This
What
is
we
just
got
a
here?
TV show. This is a comedy show.
Oh my goodness.
People
Especially when you talk about fish that size, it is comedy.
Well, let's guarantee he's over 16
That's
inches.
16. That's a keeper.
Thank you, Jack. Welcome, Capt. Jack.
Let me scoop behind you, CT. Where you at? Jesus, sister. Hold on, little fella.
Come on, baby. Woo. Thank you there, Tony Puglia from the world famous Puglia Sporting Goods.
You're welcome, sir. What you got, Jay?
Got a beautiful Delacroix redfish. Hooked right in the corner where it should be on one of those famous Sweetwater live shrimp. Just like that. A little male. There's a fish on the other end.
He's close. He's close.
There you go.
Alright, one more and I got one. Woo, he's party.
Get momentum going. Just lift. Gotta get momentum going. Gotta get momentum going. Jack's not gonna get you in the net. He wants to go chase corks. Nice. A good finished fish.
Good finished fish. Nice. Prettiest one of the day.
Yep.
You were saying that bait is key.
Definitely key. I mean, if you can find them big schools of mullets, just troll up in there quietly and just start fishing around the mullets, because that's where the redfish are, the bigger reds, you know. They've been sucking down them mullets in the river shad, but you don't see schools of river shad, you just, you know, you see the mullets.
Mm-hmm. And so, I guess you can say you're still looking for points, pockets, moving water, anything like that, but even when you see that, sort of that textbook, this would be a good place to fish kind of condition, the cream on the crop, the icing on the cake is to make sure that the mullets swim around in that same spot.
That's been the key for me. I've been trying to hunt those schools of mullets. If you can find those mullets, you're gonna find the redfish.
All right, so a limit of four people on the boat. People don't often see cameraman Jamin Yates fishing. Today he did. Very short period of time, left for 7:30, back for 9:30, actually back for 10, left the fishing grounds at 9:30. So we caught fish between basically 8 and 9:30. Hour and a half, 20 reds, very nicely done. Tony's already, the heat, it is getting hot fast, so staying out in the heat's not smart. Get back, cool off as quick as you can. We've got the shade on us right now. Tony Puglia is already headed up to his camp. He's got a camp down here in Delacroix, so he bugged out pretty quickly. But we're probably gonna have to do the same because we're out of time, my brother. Very little time left here on the Big Fish. Hope to see you out catching fish like we did today. But if we don't, please join us right back here next time. Thanks for watching.
Breath and sound of granite.